This thing makes 500 horsepower. It looks absolutely stock from the outside. We painted the intercooler black. It has a complete stock interior. You guys have the opportunity to take home this thing for yourself. So we're doing a VIP only giveaway. All you have to do is head over to MotionAutoTv.com, grab our VIP monthly subscription, and you're automatically gonna be entered for this thing. So every $1 on the subscription is an automatic entry for a chance to win this thing.
Hey, how you guys doing? So today we're gonna be putting these Velino tires on the wheels right here. Yep. So I got my earmuffs on today, safety third. So we're gonna get fixing.
You're like
I'm like the Michelin man, but I'm the Velino man. A little bit more trim.
We have some stuff we're trying to get done in the shop. We're kind of in the like a weird limbo mode where there's a bunch of little things that need done. Starting off, we have these headlights right here. This is the headlight out of the wrecked Evo, and it has good tabs, but it has a broken lens right here on the corner. These are some used Evo 8 headlights that somebody took apart and painted black, and this one has a good lens, but it has broken tabs. You can see the guy who I got these from, they were kind of sitting in his garage. Pretty gross. Probably take the lens off of this one and put it on that one. They are all HID headlights with the little electronic motors. So one of the things about the MRs, so this is actually a headlight leveling switch. You can control the headlights, raise them up, and kind of turn your low beams into high beams. So I'm gonna take this over to my buddy's Nick's shop. He has an oven over there, and he likes taking apart headlights. And we're gonna try to make a full set of headlights out of these guys, clean them up, and make them look brand new. The other thing that we're gonna do is mount these Velino tires on these Koenig wheels. So these right here are the Koenig Hypergram in an 18 by 9.5, and we are running a squared setup on them. These are 255 35/18 tires. These are more of like a summer kind of, I would kind of like to take this thing to the track and see how it does. We're gonna get these guys mounted on there, and then Blake has already been putting on the brake calipers on here. Don't worry about the ugly rotor. As soon as we drive this thing and hit the brakes a couple times, they'll polish up and they'll look just fine. Okay, guys, so I was pretty concerned for a little bit. Right here on this headlight, it looked like house paint or something was on it, and then we started sanding it and it wouldn't come off. Turns out I don't even know what it was, but it looked like it etched the lens. But we ended up sanding it with 400 grit and got it pretty much most of the way out of there. Yeah. So these things still needs a little bit of work. Have Nick mess with them, see if we can pull them apart. The inside of the lens is pretty dusty and dirty. You can see where it looks like water got in there and kind of sat, just because the back of the housings and stuff were kind of open. So over there, we're gonna pull these things apart, try to clean the inside of them, you know, potentially paint the inside of it too. I wonder how they'd look if they're white, like if we painted the inside of that lens white. Take them over there. Glad that we got that out. Sean went ahead and polished this one up just a little bit, sand it with 1,000 grits to kind of see where we're at. Probably what we'll end up doing is clear coating them after they're all done. Take them over there. We're gonna swap the lens onto this guy and maybe the black piece, and then go from there. We ran into some more issues with our engines over there on the engine stand, and Dave came over yesterday to provide us with number 6 of Sean's favorite
opinions. And so I was showing him how dirty and how pitted the top of the block was, where the head mates to the block. he's like, that's all right. It's gonna get decked anyways. I said, buddy, if you keep it up, you're gonna get decked. He didn't like too much.
I just thought that was funny.
I wish we had it on video, but it was hilarious.
Yeah. No, so we're gonna move the mystery auction Evo that I got a couple months ago to the storage for now. Just get it out of the way, and then we're actually gonna be working on a couple things with the wagon. This video is all over the place, and we're just at that stage of the project where we have a lot of things to do and a lot of things to say, and there's not like a big chunk that you could do in one video. So eventually we're gonna put the engine in this thing and actually drive it, but that's not gonna be today, but we're gonna do things around to make that possible in the future. So this is the engine that's seen the 150 shot of nitrous for like a minute straight, and then it just started like thumping and going thump, 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 thump. Taking my hand back in. If you guys didn't watch our nitrous versus like Evo Wagon thing, that's kind of when we unveiled this project. So this is that 2.4 liter engine that came factory in that thing. It's the same exact deck height as the 4G63. So a 4G63 is a 2 liter Evo engine with dual overhead cam engine. This is a 2.4 liter engine with a single overhead cam. Essentially the same block. It just has a 100mm crankshaft in it, whereas the regular Evo I think has an 88mm crankshaft in it. So this one just has a longer crank, which means it actually uses the same length of rods as that, but it has a shorter, the way that the wrist pin is on the pistons is what kind of gives you that extra stroke. So as it pulls the piston around it, it goes down further, so it pulls more air into the cylinder and then pushes it out. So there's more volume. So that's how you get that stroker out of it. So definitely was not surprised when we pulled the head off of this engine and seen this in there, running that much nitrous through it. Stuff gets hot, it expands, and you know, with these pistons right here, obviously they were the first to go. Pretty serious damage, and with the damage to the cylinder walls, now that complicates things because now we have to have a custom set of pistons ordered if we would like to use this block. The other option is now we could take this crankshaft, the 100mm crankshaft, order a set of off-the-shelf pistons and rods for a 2-3 stroker, and we do not have to purchase the expensive crankshaft. For one of these is about $1,200. We could save about $1,200 by going with this crankshaft. Pistons and rods in this bottom end, and we will effectively have a 2.3 liter stroker Evo Wagon, which is what the giveaway car was, and it made 735 horsepower on 35 pounds of boost. 2-3 stroker or 2-4 stroker is in the future of this. Now we just have another 2 weeks of delay that is going to happen as far as sending to the machine shop, waiting for parts, assembling it, cleaning everything, putting it back in. I don't want to put a stock turbo on that. You're going to want to put like a big turbo and some other stuff. So now we're currently going down a slippery slope. Yeah, the black Evo is getting pushed outside today. I don't know why this thing leaks. Maybe it's nervous because it's going away for a little while. Poor thing. This thing has been sacrificed. We took a lot of parts off of it. Eventually the plan is to rebuild this thing, put another motor back in it, get another transmission, get some more ACD lines and an ACD pump, or K swap it, or LS swap it, or do something interesting with it in the future. We took the seats out of it because these seats that were in the other one were pretty gross. But yeah, she lives to die some more another day, or get fixed some more another day. All right guys, so this obviously threw a wrench in the program, but we do have some good news for the Evo Wagon, and that is that it got some new shoes. Sean, what do you think about these things?
I think they look great.
I mean, I'm a big fan.
Can't wait for the front to be painted so we can put the fenders on, lower it, and see how it really looks when it's going to sit, how it's going to sit.
So we should be painting the fenders within the next couple days. We ran into the issues with that. I ordered a whole bunch of parts for the engine, so we should be good with that. I'm not sure what I think of the orange.
What'd you order for the engine?
On the tires.
Did you?
Well, I'm doing a budget. We'll figure that out in the next video. So guys, so don't forget about our VIP Civic giveaway. That thing makes 500 horsepower and looks like an absolute sleeper. But if you grab a membership on MotionAutoTv.com, you'll automatically be entered for this giveaway and our future giveaways as long as you stay subscribed. You'll get a physical product in the mail every single month, as well as bonus entries in our main giveaways. So I really appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the support on the VIP giveaway, and we'll see you in the next one.